You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire. A slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please. At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Really? Of course. Not one drop more.
He holds you carefully, delicately, until he strikes. It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it. Shit. You! I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
A slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. And you can trust me. Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
Your pulse quickens. You lean into him, losing yourself. You can feel your blood racing, coursing through both your bodies. A gentle, numb feeling starts to spread.
Of course. I was just swept up in the moment. But it worked. I feel good. Strong. Happy.
You can hear how weak your voice is. So can he. But he doesn't care. He's long past caring. You feel a little cold, but that's all. There's no more pain, no more fear, no more struggle. It's all over.
And everything can go back to normal. No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Happy. Don't be so dramatic. This is just a little transaction between friends. And look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world. It won't happen again. You have my word. Happy. But I didn't. And that's what matters. Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Some of the rules, at least. Running water still burns like acid, and I don't know if I need an invitation to enter a house. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? A word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Hunting with vampires? Never thought I'd see the day. Very well. But I'm keeping an eye on you. And no wisecracks about having us for supper.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
I just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Keep your distance.
I wouldn't recommend it. I won't get you, but the Mind Flayers might. Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team. And look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world. You toss me aside over this? Fine. See how far you get without me. Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. Indeed it could. These are very helpful in a fight. Of course, I can't summon wolves or turn to mist like a true vampire. Being a spawn has its drawbacks. I hope there are no bad feelings. And you're lucky I'm not a true vampire. Last night could have gone very differently if I'd magically summoned a pack of wolves. Alas, I'm just a spawn. All of the hunger, few of the powers. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning. You toss me aside over this? Fine. See how far you get without me.
Elegant bearing, saucy voice. The signs were all there. I don't reckon you're hiding anything. A craving for blood? An aversion to stakes? For now, at least. But do be wary of telltale signs like drained corpses or snappy, well-observed quips. An aversion to stakes? A man of many secrets. I do hope a taste for blood is not among them. A craving for blood? An aversion to stakes? And they went curiously unmentioned. A reasonable oversight, to be fair. When a bug's fondling your brain, the truth's not so apparent. An aversion to stakes? We've all secrets buried within. I have a few of my own. A literal appetite for blood is not among them, and thank Baldur for that.
Not every day one discovers one's traveling companion is a vampire. Wit like Fangs, that much I know he has. Actual ones I did not suspect. I suppose it's for the best you showed him the proverbial door. Much obliged, I'm sure. The undead tend to be temperamental creatures. Had you allowed him to stay, you might all have woken one day with a sudden bloodlust. Still, an intriguing chap, isn't he? I dare say we'll miss him. I suppose it's for the best you showed him the proverbial door. Which is why I'm in absolute agreement with you. I suppose it's for the best you showed him the proverbial door. Oh, a spot of mercy is seldom wasted, don't you think? Not that Astarion strikes me as a merciful type, of course.
The Pale One is gone, and for the better, given his dubious palate. An acquired taste, I imagine. By all means, lay yourself out for the next threat to feast on. I do not intend on becoming any creature's meal, vampire or otherwise, given his dubious palate. You acted justly. As the Geich covet minds, so do vampires covet blood. It is their nature, given his dubious palate. None that travels the plains is without secrets. We are liars all, in what we reveal, or in what we withhold. Let us hope our next ally's secret does not involve a craving for our blood.
A vampire in our midst, on top of everything. I really would cherish a little boredom right now. I can, in hindsight. He's been a little odd right from the start. So many strange things have happened to us lately that I suppose one more ghoulish oddity managed to slip by unnoticed. I really would cherish a little boredom right now. Oh, really? So last night you were just biding your time? Remind me to not rely on you for decisive action. I really would cherish a little boredom right now. Yes. Let's just hope he doesn't come creeping back next time he's feeling hungry.